Are you planning on doing some day drinking? But what wines are best? Well, I'm Nathan Dale, wine expert with ABC Fine Wine and Spirits.
And I'm Paul Quaglini, also a wine expert with ABC Fine Wine and Spirits.
And today we're going to talk about the best low alcohol wines for day drinking. So the question is, why would you drink low alcohol wines? Well, if you're drinking all day, you don't want to get drunk. You want to be able to keep going and enjoy yourself. But the other reason might be calories. If you're calorie conscious, you want to pay attention to these things. Low alcohol wines tend to be lower in calories. Low alcohol is considered anywhere from honestly 5%, which will generally be a sweeter wine, all the way up to the very, very high end of low alcohol, which is about 12.5 to 13%.
So the range of alcohol in wine can really vary greatly, and it can range all the way up to, big full-throttled Australian Shiraz that'll have 16% alcohol. And then you can get into fortified wines as well. Port oftentimes will have 18, 19, 20% of alcohol. You definitely don't want to day drink port.
If you're sitting at a restaurant and you order a glass of California Cabernet, for instance, you're going to generally see wines that are 14.5, 15% alcohol. White wines tend to be 13, big California Chardonnays will be 14.5.
All the information about alcohol in wine is listed on every label. It's the law. They have to post it somewhere. So if you're in question about how much alcohol the wine is, just find it on that label.
So how do you get a low alcohol wine? Well, a lot of it starts in the vineyard, and it's important to remember that the climate plays a huge role in how much sugar is produced in the grapes, and the sugar in the grapes equal alcohol in the wine. You need to find a region of the world where the grapes ripen slowly, so the sugar content stays low, and therefore the alcohol will also subsequently be low. On the higher side of the low alcohol scale, Pinot Noir from places like Burgundy, France are a great option because Burgundy is generally a cool climate. It has a long ripening season and it's kind of cloudy there. As you make the wine, you get to bleed all the flavor and textures into the juice, but there's not a ton of sugar to boost the alcohol above 13%. If you find yourself wandering through the vineyards in Baden, Germany, you'll find Spätburgunder, which is Pinot Noir, and it's another nice, cool climate region where Pinot Noir can flourish, get to full ripeness, but also keep the sugar content low, which then gives you that nice low alcohol content. And don't get me wrong, California is a great place for Pinot Noir, but because it's a little bit warmer climate, they tend to be higher alcohol. They can get to 14.5, even sometimes 15%. And that's not a bad thing, but today we're talking about low alcohol wines.
Another low alcohol option that I really love is Quieto Chiarli's Dry Lambrusco. This one clocks in at around 10% alcohol. It's effervescent, has this beautiful perfume of raspberries and tangerines, crisp acidity. It's also a fantastic food wine.
So some really cool white varietals that I like that are low alcohol. Pinot Grigio tends to get there, but my personal favorite in the low alcohol wine category is definitely crispity, crunchity Italian white wines. The Gavi is so pretty because it is enticing. It makes you want to drink it because it has high acidity and a high mineral content. But because it's low in alcohol, you can take a lot of sips of it and wash your palate with all of these flavors and just drink it all day.
So what is the quintessential low alcohol wine? Before I answer that question, like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Classic estate-grown German Riesling is really incomparable. There's no other wine in the world that offers as much finesse, intensity of flavor, bracing acidity, and length of flavor, all wrapped up in a low alcohol package as German Riesling, particularly from the Mosel. The Schloss Sarstein 2018 Mosel is one of my favorite wines. At 10% alcohol, you can sip this wine all day long and function pretty well.
So now that you know the best low alcohol wines for day drinking, make sure to check us out online at abcfws.com or visit one of our locations across the state of Florida. And check out our other videos.